Second down and 8.
Oh, no. I don't care. Hey, yo, man, this the Duke Vaco doing it up like that there all year. Whatever. I don't care. Hey, yo, man, we doing it up like that there all year, all year. You know what I mean? Gotta look at my notes, because at the end of the day, man, you know, I'm gonna tell you straight up and down, man, I'm not Troy Terrain. And for those of y'all out there hating on my brother, you know what I'm saying? Keep on hating. He's chilling. You know what I mean? He was the last of the shock jock wave. I guess he was the last, you know what I'm saying, until he went, you know what I mean? Until he went rogue and joined us, YouTubers and whatnot. And I'm looking at it like, yo, man, what's the deal with people nowadays, man? Do I have to, you know what I mean? I know it's laundry day, whatever. It's laundry day. Oh, man. Damn. Woo. You don't even know how I feel right now. You don't even know how I feel right now. You don't even know how I feel right now. You know what I mean? Damn. You know what I mean? You don't even know how I feel right now. Damn it. Oh, man. Damn. Oh, fracker.
Every week he has one of these highlight
Fracker.
This one may be the best one so far this season. Great job of getting out of the
Fracker. Damn.
And getting out front.
Damn.
It is so good for this sport to Saquon Barkley start the game. First one from the 12.
Damn.
Back to him. This time actually Matt Breida. Breida for a game to refuse. Barkley gets a well-earned rest. You're not going to stay over there too long.
Damn.
77 yards rushing on 9 carries. Catch for 15 yards.
Yeah.
500 yards of offense.
So, anyway, the RJ Vaco doing it up like that there all year. All my brothers out there, you know what I'm saying? You know, football season, you know, now this is it right here. You know what I mean? And we not playing. Word. And we not playing. Now, there's a lot of cats out there, y'all don't like sports. And I'm like, what do you like? Pussy. You know what I mean? Turn this thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, the only kind of sports I like physical sports. You know? That's what I like. What do you like? Pussy. How about you? Dick. Ew. Hey, yo, there's a lot of cats out there, you know what I'm saying? When you watch my show, you're going to have to recognize it. You're going to have to recognize and realize something, though. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of biters out there, you know what I'm saying? And it's like they're on, and it's like they don't want to let go, you know, of your mushroom head. It's like, you know, come on, man. Come up with something new, man. Come up with something nice and you know what I'm saying, kosher. I mean, for the people to get down with, for everybody in the world to get down with it. But a lot of y'all, that's not what you're all about. You're all about the nonsense right now. You know what I'm saying? Trafficking, you know, and these words and these movies, but F all that. You already know the RJ, you know what I'm saying? I don't prescribe to that train of thought. You know, when I'm up on this piece right here, you know what I mean? When I'm up on this piece right here doing what I do, you know what I'm saying? I do it lovely. And there's a lot of cats out there, they're not doing anything but getting on my nerves. You know what I mean? Because I will agree, man. Black people, you know, It's not that the kind of black people that, oh snap, okay, let's go there then. You know, black people, let me tell you something, man. Oh yeah, we got Toms out there and we got field hands out there. You know what I'm saying? We got enough field hands out there and we got enough Toms out there. You know what I mean? They're blind. When I'm saying they're blind, yeah, I'm dead serious. They blind, man. What is born, man? They blind. They're not recognizing, nor they're realizing when they watch the RJ Dubouvet do his thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming from a point of view where you're going to have to put a vote in and vote your consciousness. But that's nonsense too. You know what I'm saying? You got the red gang and the blue gang, and you're caught up in the middle. All right? Because I'm going to have to, you know what I'm saying, break it down to make y'all recognize and realize something, because I'm not the only one that sees through the nonsense. All right? You got the blue gang and the red gang. You know what I mean? Right now, the blue gang is running things. And then you got that insane Putin over there. And I'm not going to front. You know what I'm saying? Politically speaking, you know what I'm saying? We all with this man. But that's not true. Nothing's going to happen to this world. That happened during Kennedy, you know, when the world was actually in danger of being destroyed. You went to school. You know, you understand me? You went to school, right? That was back in Kennedy's days. And as a matter of fact, it happened under Kennedy's watch. You know what I mean? It happened under Kennedy's watch when things was really going to go down over the Bay of Pigs. You know, it sounds right when you write a strategical, you know what I'm saying, concept. Whereas, you know, go left, go right, and then boom, go left, go right, then boom, then go left, go right, then boom. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the other team is like, well, you go left, we'll go right. You go left, we'll go right. You go left, and we'll go right. Then boom, then we got you. You know what I mean? It's like a football game. As a matter of fact, football is the perfect example of how to raise your family. You know what I mean? Football is the perfect way to raise your family. Under the net of football. There's nothing like football. I know a lot of you cats out here is like football. Football, it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You go left, I go right. You go right, you go left, attack, go straight up the field, I formation. You go straight up the field and boom, touch, you know what I'm saying? Pass right here, then you go over here. You dig? And then, right? Ain't nothing like football, man. This is the game that you got to raise your family under, man. I said it. I didn't say soccer. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say all that. But there's a lot of things that a lot of cats are not pertaining, not understanding what goes on. What goes on? I'm going to tell you what goes on, man. And there's no more. Well, this is the blue gang and this is the red gang, right? The blue is Democrat, the red is Republican. But the truth of the matter is this, man. You know, you gotta release, you know what I'm saying, all that just because we've all been emasculated, we've all joined, you know, we all joined. We're being bamboozled by the rich. How about that? Can I say that? Being that you love to watch the rich live their lives, being that you love to watch the rich, wealthy people live their lives, let me tell you something. They're very threatening. We threaten them, they threaten us. But at the end of the day, man, rich people can't stand poor people. And the poor, it's not that, And the poor, they're going to rally up, assemble, and it's going to go down. Because you and I, we've noticed, they've talked that civil war, oh, there's going to be wars, you know what I mean? And we don't want that to happen in our country, As a matter of fact, if you're going to let a redneck hick, a bigot, one of those redneck hicks that still sees you as 2/3 of an animal, and you look up to them because you think they're prettier than you think that they're smarter than you, then you're going to have to recognize and realize that you need detox, you need therapy, you need a lot, you know what I'm saying? And men are not men no more, because at the end of the day, you see how I'm from New York, so you're going to have to hear my perception from a New Yorker, from a New Yorker's perception of what goes on. Why did they do that to Cuomo? Because he was fraternizing, womanizing. That's all he did. All right, so guess what? Now you have a woman governor, but she's only going to be a half a term. I don't even know her name. What's her name? Who cares? Exactly. Then she's going to write all these things down that she did, which she didn't. That was under Cuomo. All these things that she claimed that she did, but she didn't do them. That was Cuomo's things. You know what I mean? So do what you need to do out there. I'm not finished. And then you have like a population of people, churchgoers, right? Organized religion, people that you see on TV, and parables, but with simple theories and stuff. And I kept on telling, just like the other man was saying it, yo, it's very expensive out here. And for those of you that are millionaires and you don't understand what the hell is going on. Why? Because you're rich. You're rich, wealthy. You have no inclination what the frick is going on in the world today. Being that you're not poor anymore, so you don't hear the struggle. You're not feeling the struggle. You're not worried. Do you know it's like every day you have to worry about, damn, man, I got to pay this rent. Damn, I got to pay this car note. You know what I mean? Damn, I want to open my own business. But you know what I mean? And then here you have these girls, these females, daddy's little girl, they've been on the by any means necessary. What you need to, you know what I'm saying? Females are like that, right? You know that, right? It's like the prostitute has become a superhero. For some reason, the prostitute has become the superhero. And I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care. Men, women. And like I told you, it's a war between us right now. Between us men and women. There's a war there's a war going on. And that war that's going on, you know what I'm saying, is very hateful, spiteful, vindictive. You know what I mean? And you have no other choice but to, you know what I'm saying, put them in their place. Aren't you a woman? Aren't you a woman? Aren't you a woman? Aren't you a woman? Aren't you? You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. Aren't you a woman? Aren't you a woman? Right? Aren't you a woman? Aren't you a woman? But you don't want to do that. So that woman and your homosexual son and daughter, you know what I mean? They've conspired to annihilate, destroy, castrate, cut your balls off. Can't have that. We can't let that happen. We can't let that happen. In today's society, in today's social structure, yeah, gotta pick up a pen when you hear me talk. In today's social structure, as a whole, we have no power. We claim to have power, we have influence, but you have no power. You want the power and you want the influence, but to get that, you have to do certain things for people to pay attention to you. And for those people out there that aren't paying attention to what's going on in the world, well, you know, you must be in love because that's what love does to you. Love strikes you when you least expect it. You know what I mean? Cupid, when you're about to graduate, get your degree, get your car, all this is when you, boop, you know what I mean? Jealousy. And they told you already, we have sadly these traits. All human being has these traits. You know, I think we have 12 traits, but they said we have 7. I think we have 12. You know, because at the end of the day, man, I try to get along. If I want to survive in my social structure, if I want to get along with society, you see what I'm saying? Then you have to suck it up, you know, because at the end of the day, you're trying to tell me in the 50s and the 40s, you think these people are dead? You know, you think racism doesn't exist? You think people don't like it, huh? You think everybody's in love with black people like that? I know there's certain Caucasians was like, damn, if I was born black. If you were born black, what? Black? Blue black? Huh? If you were born blue black? Moonshine black? Dusty, crusty black? You know what I mean? There's a lot of you guys out there, you're not recognizing it. You know what I mean? The only thing you recognize, like, well, in the majority, in the penile system, you want to say, well, in the penile system, and there were only 13%, if that, within that 13%, the majority get locked up. Really? You know, well, sir, I don't know what we're going to talk about, but I'm going to do what I got. I'm going to do what I got to do out here because there's a lot of things that I want to do. I want to accomplish a lot of things in life, and I'm going to tell you a lot of this. I didn't realize it's going to be so hard to live in this sheep in this word. Malcolm told you that's who they are. Martin told you, well, that's who we could be too. You know what I mean? It's 2022. Oh no, my Giants is beating Chicago. Chicago ain't supposed to win anyway. I don't even know why they was thinking Chicago was gonna whoop our ass. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's still the second quarter. I mean, and I'm not going to talk about Benny or the Jets. But yeah, man, open your eyes to the prize. You know what I mean? Before they lasso you down. And that's why it's hard for us, you know what I'm saying, to maintain that air of composure that I talk about. You have to maintain an air of composure within a society that sees you and I as nothing else but the help. All right? They see nothing else. They see us as nothing else but the help. You see, it didn't matter if we had a black president, huh? It didn't matter if we had a black president, huh? Right? Okay, if that's the case, I want to see a black woman president. Because at first, that's what I thought was going to happen. I didn't think a black man was going to win. I thought a black woman would have won. Because We're weird like that. That's the world that we're in, you know? But thank God for white kids. Thank God for kids, you know what I'm saying? With the imagination. Yo, man, we just want to get along with the world, man. The world, man, come on, man. We just try kids, right? You know, kids are like, come on, man. Everything's copacetic, hunky dory. Come on, man. We gonna do this. If it wasn't for those white kids, Barack would not have been president. 2 terms. 2 terms. You know what I mean? So let's give a big applause to white kids. You know what I mean? Let's give an applause to the Kardashians. And the Kardashians and Mayweather. There was somebody like all of them are skanks. Every single one of them is skanks. They ain't nobody. They skanks. I like, damn, slow down, B. Kanye bought into it. Don't say that out loud. Man, think all that, man. They skanks. The mother is the biggest skank of them all. Don't be afraid. The Kardashians, the skank sisters. Oh yeah, they're over there, the skank sisters and whatnot. All them skanky, skank. Then here comes the other skanks looking out. You know, that's a beautiful thing when a skank looks out for another skank. They skanks. Nothing but skank. Skadank gang gang. Skank, skadank gang gang. Skank, skadank gang gang. Skadank gang gang, skadank gang gang. Here's Kim talking about, oh, I'm gonna be a lawyer. She's been saying that for the past 5 years. Yes, I'm studying law for the past 5 years. Law. Skadank gang gang. Skadank gang gang gang. Me, I like the conspiracy theory, the conspiracy situation where it's like, there ain't gonna be no other color but our color. And what color is that? But it was like, fuck that, biracial. Right? I love what? Certain people, you know, when you start thinking on those levels, it's gonna mess you up real bad, especially females. Because they want precision. You know what I mean? They're very females. It's like your left side and your right side, you know what I'm saying, of your brain. You know what I mean? Right? Which one is the masculine side and which one is the feminine side? Or which one is the artistic side or which one is the logical side? You know what I'm saying? We're all emotional beings anyway, right? With clear conscience, tell me, express to me, how does it feel to be you? Hey, yo, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. This has been an RJW, you know what I'm saying, exclusive, and I'm not tearing this down. You're gonna have to open up your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Because we could go on and on and on and on and on. All I was gonna do was like talk about my spit art and how much money I put on this game. You know, damn. You know what I'm saying? How much money? Damn. Shit. Oh man. Touchdown! You know, because it's a cause. You have to find a cause. If you don't find a cause, you know what I mean? You have the cause to fight. You know what I mean? A cause. But being that this is the greatest society on the planet Earth, and liberalism is not a state of mind. That's a lie. You know what I mean? It's a lie. Africa is a continent. Africa has 54 countries. Black people, black people. And the Africa that a lot of y'all think about is Nigeria. And the Africa that a lot of us don't want to think about is South Africa, where the Nazis control shit. Oh, I mean, South Africa, the white South Africa. But that's not us. It's us right now. You know? This is us. Come on in, man. We'll take your poor, your badan, your badaban, the band. Come on. You come over. I mean, America, Americans, come on, man. We got you. Come on. Chill. You know. Now you got everybody from all over the world here. Come on, man. We got y'all. You know, the other day, right, I was looking at the news and a lot of Russia was like, yo, this dude is crazy. Yo, we're not part of this. And they just say, yo, we out. Didn't you see it? It was on the news. Russians were leaving Russia, you know, by the load, boom. And that man is so fucking senile. He doesn't even see, he sees it. You know what I'm saying? So whatever he's preaching, he's preaching to himself. You know what I'm saying? Dude, he's insane with power. Right? And a lot of Russians were like, hold up, we're not part of this. This is him doing this. We're not part of this. This is him. You know what I'm saying? That's him doing that. We're not part of that monstrosity that he's doing. And then here we are in America. We're thinking, dun, 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 America to the rescue. Dun, 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 America to the rescue. We're not the only democracy on this planet. All right? Dun, 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 America to the rescue. Y'all do that John Wayne, y'all keep on acting like y'all John, you know, all that cavalry, yeah, You see, for those of us that pay attention, all right, when I'm talking, so the way I'm talking, I'm assuming, no, I'm not assuming nothing because I'm not making an ass out of myself. I hope that you could keep up with what I'm saying. Okay? Keep up. You know, I know that you didn't buy your education, you dummy. I know you didn't flaunt as though you were a real college graduate. You know what I'm saying? I know you didn't perpetrate that fraud while the rest of us was studying. You know what I mean? We was actually studying. We didn't know that all you have to do, I'm not telling you secrets. Well, I'm going to tell you a secret right now. You know what I mean? Electives, black colleges, black universities, historical black universities and whatnot, go there. But my point is, the Russians was like, yo, man, what's wrong with this fool? It's a communist country, but a lot of us don't know we haven't lived under a communist, we haven't lived under dictatorships. We don't know what it is. There's certain people that know what it is, but their society is modernized, right? We don't know what it is to live under a maniacal asshole. You know, if I say one bad thing about you, you're going to come after me and whatnot. That was Donald Trump. You know, keep preaching Donald Trump all you want. You know what I mean? Satan, Damien, keep preaching Damien all you want. And keep hating on me all you want too. So, boom. And all you journalists out there, are you sure you're doing the job? Why did everybody think that journalism is easy? It is sort of easy. It is. If you was one of these people that had, you know, wrote in your diary, ooh, damn, you should have saw her booty today. She had a fat ass and shit. Oh, I'll be all up in that ass. I can't wait to get. Yeah, man. That chocolate coated honey with that fat ass. I can't wait to get all up in that. That that chocolate coated honey. That chocolate coated honey with the fat ass and pretty toes and the nice perky tits and stuff with the teeth and with the dimples, you know what I'm saying? With the naturally fro haired, I'm gonna be all up in that ass. Yeah. So you writing in your journal, you know what I'm saying, in your diary, and by the time you grow up, hi, this is Max Sinclair for Yes It Is. Right? Max Sinclair. You know what I mean? Or this is Bobby St. Jock. Yes, St. Jock. You know what I'm saying? This is their names, or how y'all doing out there? This is so how y'all doing out there? This is Sylvester. This is Sylvester Blue Balls, and we're here to tell you. And well, forget all that, man. We got the wokest president in the fucking world, B. If he ain't woke, he's living in a nightmare. You know what I'm saying? We got the wokest president in the fucking world. And if he isn't the wokest president in the fucking world, then he's in a nightmare. You know what I'm saying? It's like now, this generation, we're just learning about the powers and the privilege that we possess. You know what I'm saying? We're learning. We're adapting to it all. For God's sakes, you have $100,000 cars. You know what I'm saying? Freak $100,000. My car cost me $1 million, B. Right now, you driving, you driving in a multi-million-dollar car, and it's not a car. Stop calling my shit car. You know what I'm saying? It's not car. That's a multi-million-dollar. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You think that's a hooptyville? You from the hooptyville. I'm not from a hooptyville. And then so we're learning to adapt. We've learned to adapt to certain attitudes, haven't we? You know, certain looks and whatnot. Karen, you ever notice how Karen flips the fuck out when she feels like it? Right? Karen flips the fuck out wherever she feels like it. And then when she noticed that she was wrong, then she begs for her job. Then she begs for her job back. You know what I mean? She begs for her job back. What? You just called the cops on me because you saw a black man. Nigger. Fucking nigger. Nigger. Nigger, nigger. Nigger, nigger, nigger. Nigger, nigger. Niggers, look. Niggers. Niggers all around. Niggers, niggers. Nigger. Nigger. Nigger, nigger, nigger. What do you niggas want in our neighborhood? They will give you what you freaking want. Did you ever like nigger? Come on, man. So keep your eye on the prize. Look within yourself. Breathe. Society at large. When somebody flips out, he couldn't hold it in. He couldn't suppress it. She couldn't suppress it. Girls are worse. Females are worse. Females are worse. I mean, y'all do things that I'm like, y'all get away with things that I'm like, female, get away with things that I can't get away with that. I can't get away with that. But you did. So to come back back to what I was saying. Putin has made it his responsibility to show the world something. And his own countrymen is like saying, oh no, now you're going to make everybody hate us because of you? We out. And he's really doing it. You know what I mean? Freaking, what, Hitler? I'm telling you, these are the people in the real world now. You have enough, Interpol. You have those, enough with the talking. You go out there, put him out, put his lights out, or put people like him, put their lights out. Because at the end of the day, you see Trump, right? That was weird. Because nobody likes Hillary Clinton. She doesn't make sense to people. And doesn't she have herpes and whatnot? Oh man. I'm telling you, man. We have to purify the race. That's some European bullshit right there. And I'm gonna tell you something else about Europeans, man. They're the masters at all this. You can watch a soap opera and all this, but they're the ones that think that way. When you see, that's why we have to be better, smarter, faster. But without an education, you can't make idle threats and think people will be on your side. You have to educate yourself. Pick up a book. You feel me? Learn about if you are really, Indian. If you're real, if you're a Apache, if you're pick up a book and see why you chose to come out your mama's womb, and the first thing that popped out of your mind is like, dick. Right? But for real, the moment you came out your mama's womb, they bit my style, son. Enough cats out there, they've been buying my style since I was in my mama's womb, man. I'm gonna tell you like that. I'm gonna tell you straight. Shoot, both my parents was Tauruses too. My mom was a May Taurus and my pops was an April Taurus. So at the end of the day, boom, I know ever since I was in my mama's womb, they was biting my style. Because my mom told me straight up and down, hey, I put your father through a lot. Okay? I'll be honest with you. I put your father through a lot. He had to prove his love to me. And then I was like, Mom, oh, you talking about, so you did what they did in Back to the Future? She said, and then she slapped me. I was like, what? I was like, oh, Mom, come on, Mom, what you do that for? No, not like back in the future. I'm talking the truth. I wouldn't allow it. The skunk, I wouldn't allow it. And maybe I'm one of the first. As a matter of fact, I am one of the first. Because my mom's, when, she gone and buried, may her soul, her husband, she couldn't live without her husband, you know what I mean? They called each other, they called out, you know what I'm saying? But that's another story that we're not going to get into that because, we're not going to get into that, We're just not going to get into that. But what women put us through and what we put women through also. That's why you see a lot of brothers say, woo! You know what I'm saying? Oh, they don't know that? A lot of them, man, I've been dealing with females, you know what I mean? Fuck them bitches, man. Fuck all that. And then all of a sudden, men are like, man, these bitches getting on my nerves, man. You know what I mean? gave her this, I gave her that, but all that. She's supposed to be on my dick and my dick only. She's supposed to, you know. Did I tell you to look at it? Well, you can't do that. Did I tell her to do that? You know, stuff like that. And after a while, but that's another episode, I suppose. You know, but the truth of the matter is, Putin's out there wilding. Europe is wilding right now. And you already know Queen Elizabeth is going as king, is the king, but it symbolizes something. Supremacy, white supremacy. And I'm not falling for that shit. You're not falling for it. We're America. I love this country. Don't assume anything about me that's not true. I've gone through the ups and downs of life just like everybody else. And luckily for me, I'm here still. I said it, and luckily for me, I'm here still. Because there's days you're like, what is it all about, man? You know what I mean? There's days you're like, what is this all about, man? This, you know? I gets up in the morning, you know, like a soldier to take care of my fuck it. Hey, yo, man, this is the W, man. I'm out, man. I'm out.